Hi guys, welcome back. Happy 2026. Honestly, I can't believe January is already over. So, to preface, I forgot to record the sketching process, so enjoy the Procreate time-lapse for this part of my piece. I hope you're all doing well, especially with this crazy weather we've been having in the Midwest. I don't really know about you, but I'm kind of getting sick of winter. It's so cold and snowy, and I'm usually the type of person to enjoy winter, but this year has been really getting to me. Being trapped inside the house has got me feeling desperate for spring. What's crazy is I swear it hasn't snowed this bad since I was a little kid. But moving on, it's been a while since my last video, and recently I've had the urge to make one again. Especially since this year I've made it my resolution to create more art. We'll see how long that lasts. But really, so far, I've had a lot of fun creating again, and I want to ride this burst of energy for as long as I can before I inevitably burn out. I was recently looking through my files and came across this picture. I can't believe it's been 10, almost 11 years since I've drawn this. This makes me feel so old, oh my god. I remember when I drew it, I was feeling so proud of it, even though looking back at it now, I can honestly laugh. Don't get me wrong, the drawing is okay, but it is definitely a product of its time. So the drawing is of my friend Grody Bratz, who you should totally go follow, by the way. They are an amazing artist. It's of their character Philip. A bit of information about him is that he controls plants and is a sad, pathetic little man. That is it. There is nothing more to his character. My friend is probably glaring at me through this video right now, getting ready to defend their precious baby. I can't even describe to you guys. He is like the nasty, melted gum you step on in the street. Listen, I know you're watching, and I know you secretly love when I pick on Philip. Also, I should probably just clarify, this is an inside joke with us that I have beef with this specific character. This joke between me and my friend has been running for years, and I love giving my friend a hard time about him. Even though, if I'm honest, I'm really indifferent to his character, I just like to pretend to hate him for no reason. But he is the reason that Caden is an orphan, so I can't really let that slide. Now back to this cringy 2015 drawing. I forgot the lore behind this specific drawing of him, but if I were to transport my mind back to my 14-year-old self, In that moment, it was probably something edgy. I mean, look at it. He's clearly supposed to be a bad boy with his barbed wire flower crown. Wow, a flower crown that really takes me back to 2016 or 2015, I'm sorry. And his like stupid like little like ripped shirt with that like tacky saying on it. Like, who would even wear that, honestly? And he's even smoking, because everyone knows if a character smokes, they're bad. Also, like, I can't for the life of me figure out why he has fangs, because, like, his actual character doesn't have fangs. But, like, I don't know, maybe I thought they were cool. I don't know. And I don't even want to talk about that arm. Like, why is it so long? Why? But I guess we all gotta start somewhere in our art journey. It's just funny. I don't know. I like picking on my past self. Anyways, so throughout the years, I would redraw this, and this marks the 7th time I've drawn it, which is kind of wild to think about. So when drawing it for this year, I took a look back at the previous years, and I chose specific elements I liked and reinterpreted them in a way I draw now. You'll notice that most, if not all of them, previously were done in a sketchbook, and that's because I did a lot more traditional art then. It was around lockdown 2020 when I really got into digital art, and I started experimenting with drawing in Procreate. It's so interesting looking at the 2020 version, because of how different I drew then. From the way the character looks to just like the textures or lack thereof, because come on, that looks so flat to me, at least compared to now how I render things. Back in 2020, a lot of my digital art used very smooth brushes for the line art, and I didn't use a whole lot of texture for the rendering of my overall art. That nose shape was also an interesting choice because I didn't really draw noses like that then. So I don't remember what my thought process was when I decided to make it a cone shape without any detail. One thing, though, I liked about this rendition and a couple of my previous ones was the vine coming out of his mouth. But, like, as much as I liked it, I decided not to include it in the latest version. With this one, I wanted to make the character more expressive, and I feel like if I included the vine, it would get in the way and, like, mess with the overall composition. But I think I was able to accomplish the expression well without the need for a vine coming from his mouth. Speaking of his expression, I really wanted to make him look crazy, or deranged. I feel like in the previous years, he looked very, like, docile and kind of just like, whatever. So I'm really happy I was able to put a little bit of more oomph into it. So you can see for the colors, I kind of just picked from my friend's reference they made for Philip and tweaked them slightly. I use a gouache texture brush for the shading and highlights. I think I downloaded it from Gumroad. It was a free brush. I can't remember what creator I got it from, but it works and it looks amazing. If I find the file with the creator's name, I'll link to their Gumroad in the description down below. I forgot to mention, but for the liner itself, I use the basic Procreate 6B pencil brush. It's nice for line art, and I like it because it gives a bit more texture than a standard ink style brush. Usually one of my go-tos for brushes is the standard Inka brush that is also already preloaded onto Procreate, but that brush didn't feel right, like the right fit for today's piece. I thought it would also be fun to add typography into the background, so I messed around with the different typefaces, tracking, and leading of the words. Wow, such fancy vocabulary. Listen, I gotta put my graphic design degree to use somewhere because, the job market kind of makes me want to cry, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. Anyways, here's the final piece. Overall, I will definitely say I see a major improvement, at least in my fundamental areas. I enjoyed the process of making this piece and looking back at the previous years from where I started. I wonder what the future rendition will look like, if I'll have improved, regressed, or stayed the same, but that's for future me to worry about. So, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and hopefully I seem a bit more organized because I actually wrote a script to read from so I don't stumble over my words as much, but I don't know if it helped that much, but I don't know, maybe it did. Anyways, bye-bye. See you guys soon. Bye.